Welcome to the 8th lesson in this free Learn Violin Online beginner course. I'm Megan, the creator of LVO, and today we are going to be learning 3 scales. So these scales are essentially the combination of skills that we've learned individually so far. We'll be practicing posture and positioning, of course, we're always practicing that, straight bowing, fingers 1, 2, and 3, and string crossings. You might be wondering what exactly a scale is. And while there is a very complicated theory definition that I could give you, that's not what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it in the easiest, simplest terms. A scale is a sequence of notes where you don't skip any notes that starts and ends on the same note. So take, for example, the A scale, which is the scale we'll be learning first. It starts on A, and you don't skip any notes. So it goes A, B, C sharp, D, E, F, G, A, and it ends on the same note that it started on. Before we get into the scales, there's one exercise that we need to practice first. In the scales, you're going to have to play an open string directly followed by a third finger, and we have not practiced that yet. And I personally think that's the most difficult part of these beginning scales. So that's what we're going to practice first. So we're going to practice starting on open E string, and then playing D, third finger on the A string after it. When going from the open E to the D, you can do so in 2 ways. The first way is to put all 3 fingers down together. So you can see I landed my 3rd, 2nd, and 1st finger at the same time. This is going to be a little bit harder because you have to land 3 fingers versus 1. However, it does set you up for the rest of the scale because you're just going to be picking or peeling your fingers off afterwards. The second option is to just place 3rd finger down by itself. This is a little easier because you just have to place 1 finger. However, you will have to lift and drop your 2nd and 1st fingers after that. Neither way is right or wrong. Pick whichever feels comfortable to you. Let's practice playing E and D 4 times. Ready, go. So not only do we have to find that 3rd finger sort of out of nowhere, but we also have to cross strings. If you find that as you're going from E string over to A string that you're also hitting the D string, you are moving your hand or your arm too much. The A and the E string, there's a very, very small distance between them, and really all the movement you need is about that much. It's a very, very small movement. Also, I understand that the tendency here is to look at your left hand. You want to make sure that you're landing your 3rd finger in the right spot. I 100% get it. However, I think you want to try to look at your bow more than your left hand because the bow creates the sound, and if you do the string crossing improperly, it's not going to sound great, let's say that, and you might hit those other strings, so try to watch your bow as much as possible. We're going to repeat this exercise, going from open A to G, 3rd finger on the D string, and we'll do so 4 times. Remember, you can place all 3 fingers down together or just 3rd finger down by itself. Ready, go. Good. Remember that note is a very ringing, very resonant note. So if you're not hearing that resonance, your finger probably isn't in the right place. And finally, we'll practice the same exercise going from open D string to C, third finger on the G string. All right, another little tip, as you're going down the string, so going from E to A to D to G, you might find that you want to bring in your elbow a little bit. This helps get your fingers a little bit more over those lower strings. Ready, go. Great job. In the description of this video, you'll find not only PDF exercises of what we just practiced, but also PDFs of all of the scales we'll be learning in this video. Now that we've got the hardest part of the scales down, we're ready to learn the actual scales. So the first scale we're going to start with is an A scale. A major, just the A scale, has 3 sharps: F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. Okay, that means when you're playing something in the key of A major, every time you see an F, C, or G, they're going to be sharp. I know you might not understand that fully right now, but just know A major, 3 sharps: F, C, and G. Okay, and remember, a scale is just a series of notes where we don't skip any notes. So we're going to start on an open A. First finger B. Second finger C sharp. Third finger D. Lift all your fingers, move your bow to the E string, and play an open E. First finger F sharp. Second finger G sharp. And third finger A. So that was the scale going up. The notes were getting higher. Now we're going to reverse. We're going to go backwards. So play the A again, the third finger on E string. Notice that I kept my 1 and 2 down, because now I'm going to lift my 3 and play 2. Lift my 2 and play 1. Lift my 1 and play open E. Now here's the part we practiced. Third finger on A string, or the note D. Lift 3, play 2. Lift 2, play 1. And finish on open A. Very good job. That is an A major 1 octave scale. The next scale that we'll learn is the D major scale. So this is going to be the exact same fingering that we just did in the A major scale, only on D string and A string rather than A and D. Or sorry, excuse me, A and E. We don't have a D string. Yes, I do. What am I talking about? I'm losing my mind. So D major has 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. When you're playing a piece in the key of D, all the F's, all the C's are going to be sharp. So we'll start on open D string. First finger E. Second finger F sharp. Third finger G. All fingers off, rock your bow to A string and play open A. First finger B. Keep first finger down, place second finger C sharp. Keep second finger down and place third finger D. Now we're going back down. Play the D again. Back to C sharp, second finger. back to B, first finger, open A. Now the part we practice, third finger on the D string. Second finger on D string. First finger on D string. And open D. Getting the pattern now? Our final scale, G major. Again, same fingering, just on G string and D string this time. G major has one sharp, F sharp. So, start on open G. First finger A. Second finger B. Third finger C. All fingers off, open D. First finger E. Second finger F sharp. Third finger G. Play the G again. Back to second finger F sharp. First finger E. Open D. Over to third finger on the G string. Second finger B. First finger A. And open G. So, you might be thinking, why is it important to practice scales? Well, like I said, scales, at this point at least, are really the summation of everything that you've done so far. They help you practice your bowing. They help you to practice your fingering. They help you to practice string crossings. And they'll help you practice more advanced techniques as you get more advanced. We're almost ready to play some songs together. We just have one more topic to cover before we do so, which we'll do next time. Don't forget to grab your free PDFs. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you're learning a lot now, think what you could learn inside of the LVO membership. See you next time.